Hey everyone. Alright. So I figured before I continue uploading all my depressed shite that I recorded from earlier this week, even though I think I deleted one of them because it was not my best. And I don't think this website would have appreciated it, you know. I don't want to get any strikes or anything. Anyways, I didn't record it. I finished just now taking out this. It was ready from like this late this morning, and I'm literally just taking it out right now. It's like 2,200 hours. Yeah, 22, 21. Oh, I'm such an a-hole. I gotta put these in. Let's do that real quick. So, not everybody does it like me. Some people will just do it, you know, put everything all over the place as opposed to always do it the same way, which is fine. I mean, it's no big deal as long as it gets cleaned. But the reason why I do it the same is a twofold. One is because that way, if a lot of stuff gets dirty, I know that the way that I put it in, it maximizes the space. Okay, so in other words, that's why I start from, you know, back forward, and I fill in as needed. And see, like this, those, instead of putting it here, you start in the back. And why you leave this here like this is because like then you can put other things here, like a big knife, or like there was a thing that was clean that was put up here that really could have gone in here. Or like, for instance, like if you want to put your sponge in the dishwasher, throw it right in there, you know, bam, that's all. All right, so we finished uploading that. Let's turn that off. When that's on, it just means that it's gonna drain if there's anything to be drained in there, but it just finished going through a wash. All right, I'm not gonna do a lot for this video because I just want to just show really quick. Okay, so Mama bought me a decent. Okay, remember what I said to y'all about this little get up? How it just makes it harder because you see how it goes up to like my waist. For me to use it properly, I have to effing, you know, like literally like squat down. Let me see if I can get a good image. See, like kind of like squat down so I can, like, you know, be able to sweep. Like I have to do like a half a not squat down, not even with a 90% like angle, you know, behind my legs or whatever, behind my knee, which is when you're doing squats. You can do deep squats where you go below that, but it's not recommended with weights especially. And if you're gonna do those, make sure that you've done the regular ones to the point where you can do like 100 of the regular ones in a row first. And obviously when I say 100 reps, that's with just gravity, and you could do it quick. That's just for the fast twitch muscle fibers, you know, because you know when you learn about the different muscle fibers, you gotta exercise them both the fast twitch and the slow twitch. And that's important because for guys who, you know, you really want it, if you get to a point where you get stagnant with your workouts, in other words, you're not seeing results, which usually happens when your routine becomes routine and you don't vary it up. Let's say you're just doing weights, right? For instance, you're just doing weights and weights only. You want to change it up, start doing calisthenics. So stop doing weights for like 3 weeks, let's say, start working on calisthenics. Start doing calisthenics to a point where you want to be able to maybe do a headstand, you know, but like with your hands on the ground, or be able to do 100 push-ups. 100 push-ups. I always tell everybody, if you want to be in good shape or before doing weights, make sure you can do 100 push-ups. gravity, believe it or not, is the best. It's the best. How do you call it? It's the best resistance that you can have to do exercises for your body. 100 push-ups, bam, 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 knock it out. 100 squats, bam, 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 knock it out. And with pull-ups is a little bit different, but you gotta try to do at least like 8. You know, if you're a little bit heavy set, like if you're a little bit heavy set, try to do like start with 1 to 2. You know, and then try to work your way up to 4, and then eventually to 8. You know, but you gotta try to. And people who want to lose that weight. Alright, now that I finished showing you guys this, people who want to lose that weight, my best recommendation, which I've been telling someone very close to me who at sometimes say that they want to lose weight, but then I don't think they're serious about it. I say one thing, number one thing you could do, power walk, okay? Power walking, just as good, actually better than jogging. You power walk 30 minutes in the morning and then do it again 30 minutes in the afternoon. Do that 3 to 4 days a week, okay? So we're talking about, that would be 3 to 4 hours a week, right? Because 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the afternoon. Like to start with, 3 to 4 hours a week power walking. Do that for 30 days. Tell me you don't see results. Okay, so this is the one that I have to like essentially start doing a squat where not exactly 90%, 90 degree angle, but a little bit wider, so that would be a higher number, 90, like 100 degree angle, I guess. And look at this, look at the price on that. That's US dollars, $9.99. Okay, and then the new one that my mom just bought is this bad boy here. And when she said the price, I said, WTF? I said, no way. And the reason why I said WTF, no way, is because it was a fucking bargain. You know? Pardon, Francois. Francois. It was a bargain because she got it for a mere $3 more than she paid for that little tiny Oompa Loompa. How you call it? All right, so grab my trusty scissors. I'm not gonna go into I'm just gonna do an unboxing of this. It's actually been sitting there for a while, but I haven't been up to do much recently. I've been really down this whole week, which if you see the video I just posted before this. Okay, so what do we got here? This looks like a two-piece. We got a smaller one here. This is, oh, look, it says right there, 2 angled brooms. Okay, it's Members Mark. That's the private label brand for a place called Sam's Club. Members Mark. Okay. Now, I'm gonna tell everybody who straight up, if you just moved here to the States from abroad, you cannot go wrong with a lot of the private labels out there. Number one, especially like in like you know, those supermarkets where they make you buy in bulk. Those are usually the markets where you have to like become a member. Sam's Club being one of them. Sam's Club's the one that was started by I think Sam Walton. He's the the founder of the Walmart empire. His family's still alive, and they have so much wealth they can get away with murder. I mean, like literally, not figuratively speaking. I mean, literally, one of them already has. Anyways, but yeah. So look, this, they know what's up, because you see this right here. Makes more sense than, and it has the plastic edge on the bottom. It makes more sense than having the one with the long thing, because it's, but I just wish I had like a little, oh, I do have a little hand broom, but this is the one that I use for outside. I gotta find the one for inside. I don't know where I put it the other day. Oh, my sink fell. Oh, look. A little bit of for my brother Leon, who was trolling me today. This is for you, actions. All right. He was trolling me on something, and I said, homie, you straight up wrong. I even told him, I'm like, yo, he was telling me his truth, right? I'm not gonna say what the matter was, because I don't want to discuss it unless. See, now this bad boy, so easy. I can stand up. You see how I'm standing up, and I don't have to like really kneel unless I want to go. I can gather more surface, essentially get the job done faster. Now, I do not have any more lights in here, so I can see better. No, let's do. I don't like the heat. Let's do the entryway. The entryway's always dirty. I try to do this as often as possible. Believe it or not, it's because the princess, as much as I tell her, please put on some sandals. You know, I don't like her walking around on her bare feet, especially with a tile, because the tile could be cold, and I don't want her feet to have to step on cold tile, you know, and if she's not feeling well, it's just more, her body will be using more energy to maintain, you know, the body temperature. That's energy that could be used for her, how do you call it? There's a name for it. Your immune system. Because your immune system, which essentially helps you stay healthy and then also helps you get better from being sick, it essentially uses energy. But if your body is using energy for other things, like maintaining its temperature, that's less energy you're gonna allot to your body for see? Yeah, it's easy. Even though it's got a long handle, I can still do this, and bam. So much easier. There's two of them. I'll decide what I do. I'll maybe like the smaller one of the two, I'll use for, I don't know, the bathrooms, or I don't know, I'll ask moms. Maybe that one can be for maybe that one can be for or I could use that one for the bathrooms, the little Mickey Mouse one, and then the big one for the house. So yeah, so the shirt that I'm wearing right now, I feel a little bit sad because I believe it was, I bought it, I think it was, what day was it? It was the day that I bought the princess these because I gave her a snack. So it was either Wednesday or Thursday, I believe. These are just forks. I cut up some strawberries for her so she could have for her snack for school. But I didn't have any plastic forks. And I don't want her to get her hands dirty when she ate her snack. But I forgot that in her classroom they use these like tables where it's like up to between 3 to 5 students per table. So they don't use desks where you can keep stuff inside your desk, whatever, for the next day. Oh, I found my tripod. It's right there. Well, I call it a tripod, but it's an iPad holder. But hey, you gotta make with what you got. And I don't have anything. Even though, whatever, I mean, I got a roof, you know, as long as I keep searching for a job. This past week, it was crossing guard, and which I tried a couple of different places. And some of it seems like it's a scam. They want you to pay money before you can actually apply. And then, and you have to fill out all these things. And then once they start asking you about like information, like to make payments or something, it's a scam. So I didn't follow through on it. But allegedly, according to this one company, there was one. I'll call a lady and I'll talk to her. I'll see if I can just do the application like by talking to her. There's a school that's right up the street from here. It's only like it's 10 hours a week, and it's like $16.70, $16.70 per hour, give or take, something like that. So it's about $160 a week you make. No biggie, but it's perfect as long as I can confirm it with Papa Alex, my king, that he could take the princess to and from school, because mommy can't, because she can't walk. But yeah, I feel sad because the shirt that I got right here that I got on, I bought it. I think it was like maybe the day I think it was the day I bought her the fork, so it was Wednesday. And no, maybe Tuesday. I don't remember. But anyways, it was when I actually still had money before I handed Pops all my money, because I thought to myself, I was like, you know what? If maybe I could change mom and dad's mind about not gonna being able to continue my treatment, because if it has to do with money, I'll start giving them more money, I guess, or whatever, or I don't know. If it has to do with, you know, me taking less meds, I guess I'll do it too. I mean, but yeah, I just have to speak with my doctor and tell her to change it, give me less prescription, which I can see that working, because just as long as things around here stay nice and calm, should be all right. So I was wearing this shirt when I walked into the place where I've been trying to get a job at. And one of the guys there, he knows that I've been trying to get a job there for a long time. His name is Paul. He's a very handsome young man. He's a African-American descent. He's black. I don't know if he's black. I don't know if he's African-American descent. I mean, he would have to be, but I mean, not necessarily. Maybe his parents were born in like London or some shit. And then he was born here in the States. So yeah, he might be descendant from Africa, but how many generations ago? And then people that are here, that they've been so many generations apart from, you know, like, I wouldn't say I'm European descendant, because how many generations ago was it that, you know, my Spanish ancestors came to South America and colonized and took over and killed half of the native population or more, you know, and then enslaved Africans just like they did up in here in the States, you know. So I don't say, oh, I'm European, so whatever. Anyways, Paul knows I've been trying to get a job at his place for a long time, and then when he saw me with this, he's like, oh, you got a job finally? He was so excited. And then I mean, at least I answered him, you know. I was just glad to be there and see him, you know. He's a very nice person. I'm like, no, it's my daughter's last year at this school, so I got the t-shirt, and when I saw these, you know, the polo style ones, I said, oh, let me get it. It's her last year at the school, and I've always loved living in this little sub community. You know, I think it's one of the best. It is the best sub neighborhood in Pembroke Pines, hands down. You know, better than living on the other side of the bridge, which is West Pembroke Pines, which is completely different way of life out there. Anyways, let me stop ranting. You guys saw the new brooms. There's 2 of them, which we got for a steal. $13 for 2 brooms, which are actually decent size. The next thing I gotta do is try to get a mop and a bucket. I know they have the rubber. I got it before from Sam's Club. The rubber made or whatever is the same brand that they use for commercial purposes, and that's what I used when I worked at the place where I worked where I worked at the doctor's office, which was called Pembroke Lakes Optical. I just picked out that name because, hey, you know, that's where we are. You know, we gotta represent. But Publix didn't want to renew the lease. They obviously maybe found somebody that would pay more, or somebody that, you know, maybe they didn't want, since they knew I had history with them. I have a feeling that Samuel and Amado, that they don't like me too much. So that's for you guys. Love you guys. All right, thanks for watching.